Hi everybody, I'm Stacy with Stacy's Organizing and Decorating for Life. I am here to help you organize your thoughts and decorate your perspectives. I hope that you all can see me all right because the sun is out and it's very bright, but it was mentioned to me last week that there were last week there was hats behind me in the background. So today I thought I would try to catch a little of the jungle. I thought that might be fun. So I know that nature helps us be connected, a lot of us. So today our topic is talking about prayer. Is it okay to pray for ourselves? Why not? So if you like that that's our topic today, please hit the like and subscribe button below. I'm going to go ahead and get into this, but I want to just first off recognize that there's new subscribers, and I want to thank you all so much for the bottom of my heart. I really, really appreciate it, and I appreciate you. I hope that you feel these videos are valuable and that you too will share these videos. And for those who have followed me for a couple of years now, I so love and appreciate you and your loyalty. And for those of you who have shared these videos and encouraged people to subscribe as well, much love and appreciation to you all. I thank you so very much. And again, if you look in the disclaimer below, you can see what I am and what I am not and how I can help you, okay? So let's get into the topic today, speaking of helping you. It's not uncommon at all for me to suggest to people sometimes, whether I'm sponsoring people or whether I'm working with people on their relationships. First off, the relationship with our higher power, our vital life force, our self, whoever that is the most important relationship that we have. And so we get that from talking, from speaking, from praying, from spelling or whatever words. These words that we say are so important. Sometimes, when we pray at morning and night, and that's all. Sometimes when we're out in the sunlight and sunshine and walking, we pray too. I know I pray when I'm in the beach, so I'm really grateful because I think that everything and all is divinely connected and wholly directed. And when I say wholly directed, I'm not meaning like H-O-L-Y, I'm meaning like W-H-O-L-L-Y, that we are all whole and a part of each other and everything, that I'm a part of the sand when I'm walking the beach, and I'm part of the sea that flows in my veins and my blood with the saline, and that I'm part of the sun is that my heart pumping and everything else, and the passions that I have, and that I'm part of the earth, that being the sand and the air that we breathe. We all share, whether we want to or not, so we're all sharing the air, we're all sharing all of this, and it's all a part of us. So in prayer, I suggest the same. So when I'm working with people and I'm suggesting prayer, it's not uncommon that I have taught people how to pray, and I don't teach them who their higher power should be, because I believe that that's a personal choice on who our higher power could be. A lot of people don't like even the concept of prayer because of the religious aspect of it. Some people had that stuff pushed down their throat, and these are the people probably who are saying, Stacy, I can't pray for myself. I'm like, you can't? Why not? Because there's certain relationships that we have, that hopefully the one with ourself and our soul and our consciousness is the most important one, because we're human people. We have this self-will. And so this self-will has us question ourselves, question everybody else, and that's why prayer is so important, because for us to get in the divine will, into the divine spirit, there has to be some kind of willingness, some communication, and through that communication, things tend to expand. I often suggest, I even pray to the moons, and the sun and everything else, because those things that could be considered our God or our consciousness, because when we look at that as far as faithful and loyalty goes, the sun rises every day and the moon comes up every night, almost, and when they're not there, we still know that there's an energy there. And so prayer exudes energy. It connects us to things. It's why wouldn't you pray for yourself, for your intentions and motivations with somebody else? How can we walk in alignment with our higher source or power, the vital life force, all that we can be, if we can't pray to something or somebody, right? So many times when we're young, I know for me, when we were young, we were taught to pray certain prayers certain ways, and I still pray certain prayers. Trust. I still say, and my bird, he prays with me, and he always tries to bite me. He can tell when I'm saying prayers like, that are from things that I've memorized, and he always goes after me. So I say my prayer, and I just blend and mix things in, and to where it fits. And so, yeah, my bird knows. So, but, it's the energy that we exude, our intention, motivation. A lot of times people are taught to pray with no kind of meaning behind those words. So I mentioned the book Illuminata last week by Marianne Williamson. I get all my books at half-price books, and stuff, because I like recycling things. I like vintage stores, recycling things, all that kind of stuff. And that's, where a lot of our teachings come from, are recycled. So we take what we need and we leave the rest, and so I say you can pray for yourself. I encourage people to get their own relationship with their higher power. When I work with people, you don't get, you get to develop your own relationship. We talk about you and your relationship with your higher power, what you learned in the past, and how that would help for you to move forward in the future, the present and the future. How is that going to help you, And I hope this camera's not shaking too much with the breeze, but trust, it's nice when you got a black shirt on. So, it's prayer. Prayer is like birthday wishes. Prayer is like wishes, but, I encourage people, like with the new moon, to put out 3 wishes that they wish to achieve. Something that they can achieve or start at least in the first 30 days. And it could be a mission, or a goal. And then the second being something that they can achieve maybe within 3 to 6 months. And to continue on with those prayers. And then the next one's just your wild card prayer. What if? Just what if, And to think of those other possibilities and ask Source, higher power. I get up early in the morning, I go out and look at the moon, and I pray looking at the moon. I light candles and pray looking at candles. I pray doing all kinds of things, because it's about my relationship with myself that connects me with the others. Because if I'm no good for myself, if I'm not serving myself, I'm not going to serve others very well. And sometimes we do have self-seeking and self-serving behaviors that will backfire and explode in our face. I'm not talking about self-seeking and self-serving behaviors. I'm talking about how can I serve the other people by my thoughts and perspectives, and how can that be directed, wholly directed. So I hope that this video has been helpful. And it's always my intention to keep us all connected. And so through these prayers, we can be connected. We could gossip about somebody, or we could pray about somebody. See, that's the thing. That's the hit right there. Are you praying for the same people you're talking shit about? Because we're all guilty to some degree at some point in time. Because, like I said, we've got our human will, our free will, our wounds. We all have got our own wounds, and we're all like little molecules bumping up against each other. And so whatever we need to heal will maybe show through another person. And so, we need to pray for the same people that get on our nerves every day. When I'm doing my morning workout exercises, and I'm thinking that the next week's video will be on, how we connect with our mind, bodies, and souls through that relationship. Because that's what I work with people on, is how are we going to connect with our mind, bodies, and souls? What is it? Are we attentive to what we're putting in our mind, bodies, and souls? And where do we want to be? And that's a part of prayer time too. Also, I'm working with people on forgiveness right now. So if you or anyone need help in that area, please, send me an email or comment in the comments below. Follow me on Facebook at Stacy Renee, or Stacy's Organizing and Decorating for Life. So we can work on forgiveness, because it is about the unity in our community, right? We've got enough things to continue to, try to divide us. So these videos are intended to try to unite us. So I hope that you're on board. And if you are, please like and share this video with even more. So with that being said, I'm going to let you go, and I hope that this video has been helpful. Okay? Alright, and I hope you can see it too, because I can't even see it because I'm in the sunlight. So I've had some technical challenges this weekend. So if you're praying, you can pray for me too, and all my technical challenges. I hope to do you better videos here soon. So thank you very much. And if you can't see it, just listen, okay? We improvise sometimes. Okay. I wish you much love and peace, and I'll connect with you again next week. Thank you so much.